I'm the son of a black man from Kenya and a white woman from Kansas. I am married to a black American who carries within her the blood of slaves and slave owners. For as long as I live, I will never forget that in no other country on earth is my story even possible.
Most of us know this man's story and about the struggles in the streets and in the courts that made it possible.
All in favor, let it be known by standing on your feet.
You hear me?
But what many of us don't know is what came before all of this.
People need to understand we have come a long way. And these young folks don't know what we came through.
For 100 years after the Civil War, millions of black Americans lived lives of nobility, defiance, hope, shame, and inspiration.
Regrets? None. I think those experiences in America, it really strengthened me.
Yeah, I remember those days. You would feel bad, but it wasn't nothing you could do about it. It didn't mean nothing to be amazed.
There were times of despair and times that you would question your faith, but I never lost hope.
Yes, I got to a point whereby I thought it was hopeless from time to time, but I never gave up because I felt that a better day was coming.
Theirs are the stories we don't know, but we should, because they are how we got here. And this is what it was like. The story of the black experience in America begins with an ending, the end of slavery, made official by the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. But it would take more than words on paper to deliver America's slaves from bondage to real freedom.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit is on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. The hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench. Because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on the Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
We life.
it is us. One more again.
Welcome to Hood View Politics. I'm Rabbit Jones.
I'm Tony the number one soul brother.
And this one we go into deep, detailed dives
And I do mean deep.
into politics, to Hood View. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
now, if you was with us earlier this week, I appreciate everybody that tunes in, leave messages, interact with your boys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
And then while you're at it, go to YouTube and hit that subscribe button, or go to Facebook, like the page, or join the group.
yeah, now,
Leave your comments.
strictly politics.
Strictly politics.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
well, we got into a little bit earlier this week about the numerous around white supremacists and the leaders and all that type of stuff. We touched on it a little bit in the podcast before. You know what I'm saying, dog? And them detailed dives will go deeper into the ocean today.
If you know, when you get to this part about these white nationalists and these bigots and racists and whatnot, turn on you shit. One show, one podcast, you ain't even scratching the surface.
Not a bit.
This shit is deep.
And another thing happened while we was gone. The Ukraine president had a
Yes, yes.
speech in Congress.
Oh, Mr. Zelensky.
Now, I heard a lot about him.
Tongue tied right here.
Now, black people, I be around black people. So when I be talking like this, it's what I'm getting from black people. You feel me?
Correct.
Now, black people feel like they giving these people all this money and everything, this and that going on in America. You know what I'm saying, dog? So again, that's why Hood View Politics is here. Explaining to you why that is happening. You know what I'm saying, dog?
We're gonna give it to you why it's happening.
Now, first of all, something that never happened is a war going on. The president that was in war is in Congress giving a speech.
Right.
That is just some crazy shit, bro.
Right.
Fuck
And
you
he had
heard.
to take a time out from governing a country that's at war
That's crazy.
to come over here, you know, and speak to us. And then half the Republicans in Congress just was, you know, ain't even had the decency to show up.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
I'm starting to think this Republican thing is getting out of hand with it. They're not going by like politics no more. It's everything is feelings and stuff now. Like, what's the reason why you don't like this dude? You're talking about a motherfucker that stayed in the country that was under equipped. Nowhere can fuck with the country that's trying to get up in their ass.
See,
and he stood there. He didn't leave the country like other motherfuckers would have done. And fought back, bro. You gotta help from us, but hey.
This is the problem. This is a situation where I see. You got Ukraine, this little ass Ukraine is in a war with Russia, which Russia is one of our biggest adversaries, if you will. They're the adversary. So why wouldn't we help Ukraine out? You know, to bust Russia ass. So we don't have to go over there. Y'all always crying about we sending our troops here and we getting in these unnecessary wars and all this stuff. Okay. Well, why not support the people who basically whooping his ass for us?
Exactly. And then when you look at it, it's Russia that he fucking with, right?
Russia.
Now, to us, Russia's not our friend.
Nah.
Unless you got a president like Trump.
Never will be.
And he trying to be his friend and shit like that. It's silliness.
Because he's a buttwad.
But if we were to step back and look, what if somebody were winning in Africa? Would you want them to America go help? Right? What if UK said, fuck, I'm about to start taking some South African land.
Yeah, when it's with the Somalians.
Slide them out South Africa, start getting our own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? When you want America to say, hold on, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
You know, we went over there when helped the Somalians.
But this is my thing about this right here, right? You can't let countries go in the country. It ain't about that country. You feel me? It's about who next. You don't want China to say, okay, motherfucker, I'm gonna slide in Korea. Right. You see what I'm saying? You don't want the country to start taking up. That's not how America's supposed to be. Right. And it's gonna be, yeah, you can't do it like that, bro.
Look, put it like this.
America lead the way, first of all, in making sure people are respecting each other in the world.
Well, look,
that's part of NATO's job.
We the biggest, baddest mofos on the block. We numero uno.
Numero uno?
Right. So my thinking is, this is just me, maybe I'm tweaking the head or something, but if Russia cannot handle Ukraine, what is they gonna do with us? So why not send a man a couple of anti-tank missiles, you know, a couple of drones, you know, some rifles,
let me ask
whatever.
You, first of all, we talking about Ukraine where the kids are being raped. If they boys, they put in the fucking army.
Yep.
There's lawlessness over there. Once they go into Ukraine, those military motherfuckers acts dumb. They start raping, killing, terrorizing. Like, nobody want to live in no country like that, bro. When somebody come from another country doing that dumb shit, bro. I give this motherfucker Zelensky, what's his name? Zelensky. I give him credit, bro. He got balls to sit his ass in that country that was getting blown the fuck up.
And he, you know, I mean, just a few years ago, he was just a comedian who happened to got elected. Don't that sound familiar?
That's crazy. But he's a good president, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's doing politically over there, but far as motherfucker make sure bro. Any other country would have been left. I think Russia would have took over this thing by now.
Because in the beginning, he had his little issues being a comedian, and they didn't really take him seriously until Russia thought they could run up in there on that man. Thought they was just that weak. But the man handling his business. And the country, the Ukrainians are handling their business. So, come on.
I give him credit, man. Bigs up to their president.
All credit in the world.
For sticking in there and making sure. And shout out to Biden, man.
And put
against all Republicans. He gave them money.
Foot.
Gave them motherfucking equipment to keep their ass in this war.
And putting foot in Putin's ass.
Yep. He put foot in Putin's ass without even trying.
And foot in his ass.
Hey, I know y'all like Biden, but come on, man. But nigga,
foot the ass.
It's sneakily fucking up Russia shit, Putin shit he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, passing all types of bills in your face.
And because Biden already talked to Putin any kind of way he wants to. Now he's just gonna talk to him real greasy. Like, nigga, fuck you.
Go raise our Z. But
fuck you think you talk? I smack shit out you.
Don't you know when they be in Congress and then Republicans don't never stand up for something? And everybody be clapping and they still sitting there?
Never know.
It's the stupidest shit, bro.
never. Not hardly ever.
Like this motherfucker was in there saying, all right, my kids will get through this, that, and that in the war. So Democrats get up and applaud him for hanging in there. Republicans sitting down. What the fuck is that, bro?
Come on, y'all some tacky individuals.
Exactly. Led by the tackiest one of them all. You know what I'm saying, dog? They're the reddest redneck of them all. The orange
individual
demon is their leader.
Yeah, Cheeto man
is the leader. And I need to hear the people saying, lock him up. Lock him. Where's that at? I haven't heard that yet, bro. Where's the lock him up?
Because the Republican Party are a party of hypocrites.
Can we get to lock him up? Once or twice.
They law and order. They the party of law and order, except when they breaking the law.
Can we please? Just get a locker up one time. Lock him up, Orange Demon. Now, if everybody don't know, Congress. Oh, another thing, you ain't heard Pence?
Oh, Pence went on too.
Now he started defending him yesterday. Oh no, don't put no charges on him. It wasn't his fault. It was the lawyers. He done did a 360. Trump done grabbed that nigga, brought him in the room. Like, who you talking to, boy?
Told him he gonna get his ass home for real this time.
I got you. I go back to where I was.
I'm
gonna defend you. I'm gonna defend you for now. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I lost judgment for me.
You gotta wait the last time. But ain't no way to hide this time. I'm gonna get your ass.
I don't understand why anybody is still scared of this bum.
Whoop his ass.
And lock him up. ASAP. Lock him up. Now we know everybody that follow behind him, people don't want to say is racist.
Oh boy.
But they are. You know what I'm saying? That. So, which is curious, right? What are some of the racist towns in America? You know what I'm saying? And are they led by Republicans?
Half of Mississippi, half of Alabama, a good portion of Georgia, on down through the South. Kentucky, Virginia,
Louisiana,
West Virginia. Oh, you got some. I mean, you got your racist pockets in every state, though.
And that's why we need the black people in every state to be aware that it's hate groups around there looking at you.
Right.
So if you're living somewhere, even in Maryland, like you ain't thinking there's a whole bunch of racist people, but it's hate groups here.
You got hate groups with a lot of rope.
Exactly. So all these states out here, keep an eye open because it's hate groups. I like all these websites that follow the hate groups, though. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Yeah.
But be careful. There's so many of them Proud Boys. You got Oath Keepers. It's just a list of these motherfuckers.
We got a list.
And they all over.
And we're going to expose your ass, too.
So I'm thinking it's what? Like 300 different motherfucking.
Let me grab.
At least it's so many different hate groups
that is
spread across between here and America, end of America Shores.
Right.
It's just so many of them joints.
Just so
Especially
many
if
of
we was to say, let's take Virginia, for example, right? There's so many hate groups from Oath Keepers, Proud Boys to Generation America, and it's just so many, bro.
There's so many.
So when you look it up, you would think, okay, can't be that many. KKK, you like the joints on your head, you think you know.
Yeah, y'all know
Man,
them.
bruh, if you go on a list
Good
of
Lord.
all the hate groups, bruh, and when we say hate groups, we're talking about hating black cultures, gay, you know what I'm saying? Just hate groups. Anybody that hate people besides their own, you know what I'm saying? And especially white. And they got so many.
So what you want to do? You want to call them out?
So let's name some of them so we make sure some black people know hear the names of these joints.
All right. Names
That's
right.
for damn sure.
Affirmative Right. The America First Foundation. The American Freedom News. American Freedom Party. American Patriots. American Renaissance or New Century Foundation. Antelope Hill Publishing. Octos Media. Bay State Active Club. Listen to this one. Blood River Radio. Christ the King Reformed Church. Really?
Now,
Really,
just stay right there for a minute, because if you was to watch these evangelical joints like in the late morning, early mornings or some shit, they be coming on.
Oh yeah, they turn.
They are preaching to the choir. It's like
They
it's
know who
like
they talking to.
Trump is writing their scripts or something, you know, and they
Right.
literally saying that shit.
And they talking in code.
It's the craziest shit, bro.
They talking in the code that we are here to decipher for you.
You best believe it. So be careful with those evangelical joints, because that's packed
Right.
with oath keepers. Packed with proud boys, bro. Trust and believe. Now, one thing I don't understand about white people, these people that follow these people, is they let anybody lead them.
Anybody.
Like, it's a white hate group, but you let Spanish person lead the shit. Whether you knew he's Spanish or not, he was leading the shit. You let a nigga like Kanye just slide in y'all joint and party around with y'all hate groups. And he black as fuck. Like, what? The only reason they do because he anti-Semitic. So that falls in their bucket. You know what I'm saying? So you slide away, you know? And then you talk shit about your black people. So come on.
Right.
You know?
Then you got this group, the Patriot Front. They in every state.
Patriot.
Just about every state. I think in 46 states or something like that. They everywhere. So you gotta watch out, because it ain't only the KKK. It ain't only Proud Boys. Nope. It ain't only Oath Keepers. You got so many out there that's you don't even know. And them are the ones you gotta worry about. The ones that's quiet, because you don't know what the fuck they planning. See, the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, they got the FBI watching, the FBI, the ATF, and all that. So, they under surveillance at most times.
Mm-hmm.
But you got these ones, Patriot Fronts and Occidental Observer and Rewrote Through Tradition, Red Ice. These are the ones y'all got to worry about, because they hidden in the shadows, and you don't know what they planning and who they planning it against.
Now, Doug Maestrona,
Uh-oh.
he's a QAnon GOP candidate.
Yep.
Now, he with the 9/11 theories, all the theories.
All the theories.
Everyone you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania State. And he is a ringleader. Before politics, he's a ringleader of all these like pieces, fucking kids in pizza stores and stuff like that.
Shit like that.
He that's his stuff. Him, who's that motherfucker? Alex Jones. Keep forgetting about him. Shit. All these motherfuckers. Now keep in mind, some of y'all that follow these people, you gotta keep in mind that most of these are motherfucking gimmicks for money. Right? They know y'all, they know the shit y'all like. Yep. They know the shit y'all gonna slobber over. And they do it from Alex Jones to all these people, man, culture, they do that.
Sean Hannity.
Or some of them will try to hide
Steve Bannon.
some of the words they saying, but that's why we here. And where they be talking to these people, but you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? They use some of these words you never heard and just go over your head and you be like, okay. But to them, it's like, oh yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? So the QAnon is one of the main joints too, because they communicate with a lot of these people.
A lot of
even the ones that's in these other groups. You feel me? It's
right.
like
There's a lot of people out here that really subscribe to these conspiracy theories.
Yes.
And I'm around people all the time that they'll believe a conspiracy theory in a minute. But come on.
Oh yeah. I work with somebody to be spilling those joints out all day.
You need somebody.
I'd be like, geez.
Helping kids in the back of a pizza shop.
Or think motherfucking Obama, because Obama a dude, and shit like that.
Right.
Or, you know, it's just stupid, bro. They got to stop.
Use your head for something other than that, right?
It's just silly, you know what I'm saying?
It's you know how y'all follow these people and what's the logic behind your belief in a lot of these conspiracy theories? Like the one going around that is white genocide.
Mm-hmm.
That one is going to show them out. That's what's crazy.
And most of this is called the alt-right, you know what I'm saying? So people keep track of some of these names and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Alt-right is more of that anti-Semitic. Everything. All groups that ain't white, you forget it. You know what I'm saying? So they hailed Trump when he was running.
Yeah.
He was their God and Savior.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna pop back out, but he's just not gonna have so many of them out front no more. You know what I'm saying? Which is when it's time to vote, they're gonna vote for him. Yeah. I truly believe that, bro.
They're gonna vote for him. He got the votes. He got the votes for him. And see, that's what people don't realize. That he got that vote, and it's a lot of them. Because the man got 8 million votes over?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that's a lot of people subscribing to what this man think and what this man is, the theories that he had put out, because he had put out some of these theories of these alt-right groups and extreme right-wing groups and these conspiracy theories. He had put a lot of this out from the Oval Office.
Exactly.
And and that's another reason why people believe it. You know, this because they think if the president could stand up and say that, it must be true.
Exactly. That's what made him dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Dangerous.
Spitting that shit out to
you can't
the world and shit.
You can't take lightly with this, you know, what's going on, what they're saying. And you gotta think, because I really don't understand it.
It's deep. It goes deep though. So everybody got to really pay attention and know what is around them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of groups out here plotting, and they underground. They on all social medias, and you don't even know what the hell they doing and shit.
Yeah, just like Proud Boys, they've been banned from everywhere.
Oh yeah,
they didn't took Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Everybody took them off, but they still got. Then you still got these shit like Truth Social.
All types of shit they on. Yeah, they don't have nothing to do with no Facebook. They don't even want to be on those anyway.
Yeah,
they want to be on the joints where they can hide.
They want to be on a site where they just free to express their misogyny, racism, bigotry, so on and so forth. But you know,
there's another thing
pointed out. But you know, we as a society, we need to reject this garbage.
Then some of them they talk about this deep state. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
another buzzword.
Right.
Deep state is mostly motherfucking conspiracy theories and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got somebody. You got a group of people in the shadows.
Yeah, behind the scenes doing
You know,
shit.
the
Like,
Illuminati that's controlling everything.
thing done got out of hand, bro. To be honest with you. Like,
Correct.
I think it eventually is going to die out because it all came out because Trump was running. They was all out here, but they wasn't as explicit and blatant.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's really gonna die out. I think it's more gonna go underground. It's
That's
gonna
what I
go
mean.
back underground.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's gonna go back underground because a lot of what happened and a lot of the stuff that came out, that when Trump got elected, people felt free to do and say the things that they said.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, they thought that they felt that Trump gave them the freedom to express their bigotry, their racism, their misogyny, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And they loved it for a minute there. For a minute, they was just straight loving it.
But when they be spraying all these, like, for example, that piece of shit, a lot of people believe that. You had a motherfucker that went down there and tried to see what the fuck was going on. Like, damn, they don't be
Shoot
kidding
it
it.
up, gonna blow it up.
You got somebody chasing around Nancy Pelosi husband and shit.
Beat this man hand to
Things
death.
are just like, they don't think what they saying matters.
Yeah.
They do, man. You got people out there doing that. Like, they believe you and they gonna do that.
But see,
Like I was telling you the other day, like, if you thought Hillary was actually doing that for real, you wouldn't like her either.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Lock her ass up.
yeah.
Lock her ass up.
Like, come on, man. It's just tough for me to get around some of that shit. For somebody to go cross town to go kill somebody in a pizza shop.
See,
for
because
hearing
it's
that shit.
easy. It's easy for them to really get their supporters or whatever. Get their supporters to go for this because they always putting out they the party of law and order. They the party of law and order, and they do more dirt than anybody. But they the party of law and order, and the other part, and the Democrats are soft on crime, and the Democrats are committing crimes. The Democrats want to empty the jails and all that stuff. So they try to portray the Democrats as a party of crime, basically. So when they put out to their constituency or what, their people or whatever, that some garbage like that is going on in the bottom of a pizza shop, they're quick to believe it.
Exactly. And then it bleeds and leak over into Democratic Party, black people. With some of this stuff, some of them believe.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. I mean, like this theory that people are trying to wipe out the white race. I mean, that other races are black people, black men, and Spanish men, and Oriental men, and Asian people out here to knock up white women to eliminate white men. And that's a
white genocide. That's another conspiracy. They got so many of these joints. It's crazy. But most it's a white supremacist conspiracy theory, which states that there is deliberate plots, often blamed on Jews. Why they get to talk about Jews and nobody else?
Right.
And they be going in.
Well, because all them groups are anti-Semites anyway.
That's true.
So anything they say,
they're against interracial marriage.
Yeah.
Massive non-white immigration. Yeah. They don't like that.
Oh no, they don't want them.
They want.
Hey.
Go ahead. That's why I don't think the Republican Party will ever do anything about immigration. Because most of their voters are angry at that anyway. They don't want those people over here, bro. They don't even want nobody that ain't white. That's why there's another buzzword. Remember this one from Trump? I don't even want people from Poland. That's a buzzword, bro.
Because you're right. It's a buzzword. It's a code word. It's a dog whistle. Because you got people that really think that, like I was saying, these people are coming over here to get white women, and their belief is that nobody can handle them on the battlefield or whatever. on the battlefield or when it comes to money or whatever.
Exactly.
But if we go out and systematically get all the white women pregnant, or as many as you can, then that's how you eliminate white man as a people.
Yeah, that's that theory. Yeah.
And that's where I may be wrong, but I think that's where the abortion fight is
all this shit is linked, bro.
It's all linked because you don't want these people near your women. You want to keep your women. You need your women pure so you can keep your race pure. That's the thing. They always talk about
no mixed. They don't want
no mixed race. That is the issue. That is their issue, especially within these alt-right groups and all these Proud Boys and Oath Keepers and such.
That's the definition of racist.
You know, it ain't about outlawing abortion to everybody. It's outlawing abortion to white women because they want to go around and knock them all up themselves.
Exactly.
You know, and expand the race because they think that's what black people are doing. They think that's what Hispanic people are doing, and what Chinese doing. The Chinese not doing it right. They doing it.
Yeah, they doing so much over there under our nose, bro.
They get down when you get down.
But China got like a limit on how many kids you can have, though.
Yeah, I think they lifted it though.
I think it was 2.
I think
you can't have no more than 2 motherfuckers running around. Anybody else be coming to get and snatch up out of here, bro? Fuck around
2 something. Fuck around with y'all.
Yeah, you're not having all y'all motherfuckers. But you gotta realize they got too many people over there now.
Too many people.
Extreme amount of people over
there. And that's how you get a lot of shit that come out of China too. You know
that's a good point. That airborne shit, all that shit coming from there. There's so many people condensed.
There's so many people. You got so many germs, and you got so many people. You know,
they condensed in so small areas.
They dirty and they living in squalor, and they have.
And some of those apartments got like 1,000 apartments in one little apartment joint, bro. They got it so small. You got 1,000 million motherfuckers in an apartment building.
And on top of that, and see the thing about that, on top of all of that, they don't have no standards. They don't have, like, we got a USDA.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Right. And we know exactly how USDA carry it. Because, we worked in a meat plant for a lot of years. So we had to deal with the USDA every day. And we know that when you got an agency like that, it is not a crumb going out there, out anywhere, out any plant anywhere, where it be meat, bread, sugar, or whatever, that ain't right. China don't have that. They don't have that standard. They don't have no standards on pollution at all. They don't have no standards on the shit they cook, the shit they make, they get their people. Come on.
That's why all that stick, like when you can't cross-contaminate shit.
Nah.
All that shit goes on with, that's what causes diseases.
That's over there's a lot of cross-contamination.
Hell yeah. Look at that, what's that, Wet Mark Mall or whatever the fuck? Shit's crazy. Bruh. Wait. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. But one thing about this podcast, we gonna make sure we do, right? When we come on this joint, give you deep details, information on a lot of shit you might not even thought about before. You know what I'm saying, dog? Didn't even bring it into your mind. You know? If you disagree now, y'all know got to tell you for that.
Door is off the hinges.
You know what we got to tell you for that. You
door not open. The door is off the hinges.
At all times. Just knock. You ain't got to knock. It's the door.
Just walk in. Hey, I'm here.
Exactly.
Got an issue with you too.
Oh man. This is one of the motherfuckers that got locked up. They locked up a few people that went into January 6th joints.
Mm-hmm.
So most of them was Proud Boys. Though. Crazy as shit.
But I'm still tripping on how the one black man that was there got more time than anybody. And you ain't got him on camera doing shit.
This one right here is the one that chased the security guard.
They should have whooped his ass.
ASAP. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, Britain Grind is home, but we're going to do our weekly journey anyway. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to do that update on Britain.
So,
it's now how Brittany's doing.
Exactly.
That's what we're going to call it. It's time to fly. How how's Brittany doing?
Now, the whole time Brittany was over there, we had weekly update on her. Now she home. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Now we're on weekly update on what the fuck are you doing now? You know what I'm saying? That
what you up to, girl?
is you using this time for things. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
real things to take
What
care
you
of.
up to,
Man.
girl?
You the symbol now, baby.
Mm-hmm.
To take care of a lot of shit. You don't have a life. I don't want to see
Anymore.
you on Instagram looking and smiling and whatever the
Anymore.
fuck going on with Instagram. All right?
Anymore.
I don't give a damn if you play WNBA a day in your life again. Okay? We passed that. You know how many people put their ass on the line to say need you here? All right? So, yeah, this is America. We put our asses out there. You know what I'm saying? Now? You can't come home after that and ignore everything.
But I give it to her. So far, she had, she ain't came home and, with your wife and
Yeah, and disappear on Instagram and all that. Nope.
But yeah, she
you don't have a life no more for real. You're a symbol.
Yeah, like she recently asked all her fans and all WNBA fans, I suspect, to write letters to Paul Whelan. I guess write letters to make some noise to our officials, our government people in the government, the State Department, and so forth. And we with that, we making some noise right here. We got Brittany home. We want Paul home too. We ain't just about because like a mofo asked me last week about Brittany Griner, and I said, hey, she American. You gotta get her up out of there. Above all else, she's an American. Oh, you just saying that because she black? The fuck if she was purple? The same thing I say to her about her, I'm saying about Paul Whelan and all the other people that's not only held captive over there in Russia on some bullshit, but you got people who in prisons around this world on some bullshit just because they're Americans. They sitting there on trumped up charges. So, we want to, when we on Hood View Politics, we make our point and our position known. We want all of them home. Not just Brittany. We want Paul and whoever else they got.
And another thing, if that was like Sue Bird or somebody, we've been still doing the same thing. We wouldn't have even been different. We
They'd
wouldn't
be ready to send drones
so
over
they can't say because you're black, because we've been doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have been doing nothing different. It was Sue Bird or any white motherfucking WNBA player over there, bro.
But see, that's go back to
it was an extra ump in it for us because she's black.
But that go back to what we used to talking about, with this alt-right garbage, you know what I'm saying? Which is basically, the first thing they want to throw out is race. Well, you saying it because she's black. Look, just because I'm pro-black don't mean I'm anti-white. It doesn't mean I'm anti-Hispanic. It doesn't mean I'm anti-Asian. It doesn't mean I'm anti-Jew. It doesn't mean I'm anti-anything. Just because I'm pro-black. Just because and you got a lot of people out here, just because they pro-white don't mean they're against everybody else. And so forth and so on for every other race of people. So y'all gotta get that bullshit out your mind.
Excuse me. Hey, it's Kunta Kinte!
Right.
I don't know. Canada, you gotta remember, Canada is another country that do a lot of racist shit too, bro.
Hell yeah.
So one thing people gotta remember, you think Canada supposed to be a sweet country or something. They doing their thing over there too, bro.
They doing their thing up there.
Best believe.
They doing that shit over England.
Oh, right over
Everywhere.
there. That's why some of most of these groups are generated in these countries. And shit,
but
you know what I'm saying?
they a lot of these white nationalists, they kick their ass out of Canada.
Yeah.
But over here we got freedom of speech. You say the fuck you say. So
that's a damn show. Say what the hell we need to say and when we want to say it.
Yeah.
That's a damn show. Well, yeah, Brittany at home, and we're gonna just keep a watch on her and see what move she make from this point on. You know what I'm saying?
For those of y'all out there that think, we We only glad that the sister home. Hey, you want Paul and everybody else home. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no damn business over there. And we want to see them reunited with their families too.
ASAP.
You know?
Yeah, everybody's gonna fuck them over there.
Goddamn right.
Especially these niggas in war and shit over there, John. Fuck them over there. Don't need to be there.
No. You know why I go over there to be using no political pawn, no political chip, and all that old bullshit?
See, that's kind of the difference between those two. She was snatched up different from he was. It's like she was used for that moment.
She was used because she had a name. We gotta, you know, a lot of people, well, the majority of people, if you walked up and said, asked who Paul Whelan was, they wouldn't know. They would have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a lot of people, you know, that's because it's a lot of sports fans in this country, and a lot of people that tune into the NBA, WNBA, and so forth, and it's so Brittany Griner in college and stuff. And plus, she play around the world, so she's American she's basically a famous American.
Yeah,
she's a celebrity. So for them to get a celebrity over there, you know, they just want to milk that.
That's what that is. Forgot about this nigga. He got some charges too. Oath keeper. He's the leader.
Somebody should punch him in his good eye.
They got him as the ringleader of this shit.
Yeah, you got it. Profile your ass.
Them niggas wild as shit.
It is wild. You know, I mean, you just don't. That's my thing. You don't want nobody to have nothing, but you ain't got shit yourself.
Not a damn thing.
You got a pocket piston or a window to throw it out, but you don't want nobody else to come up because you I don't know, you want to keep your race pure and all that shit. Okay. Your granny probably done had some black thing in her life.
Well, she did.
Mm-hmm.
She asked for it too.
Probably did. Back in the day.
Yeah, no.
Because look, check this out. We already know that the slave master, the male slave master was hitting the female slaves. We know this. But what y'all all must realize too, that old Mrs. was getting some from the motherfucking Mandingo. Man, hey, when Massa was out in the field hitting Kizzy, Mandingo was up in the house or in the barn tearing the madam of the house ass up. So let's get one thing straight. Y'all not a pure race either.
No, they was never pure from the beginning.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? At all. Now, everybody know Biden has been trying to forgive everybody on their student loans and shit. And every time he tries, somebody stop him. Yeah. Now, to everybody walking around, again, I'm around black people a lot. You know what I'm saying? Right. They feel like, hey, Biden bullshitting on the student loans. You know what I'm saying? He said he gonna stop the student loans.
He ain't got no
student loan debt. And he ain't even doing it. See? Again, that's why we here. You know what I'm saying?
We here to explain to y'all what happened.
Now, as far as he's concerned, it's supposed to be passed and done. Right? What we have now is judges that Trump them placed all over the like it. See, again, this goes back to y'all don't think it's so bad. If the president get in there and he just new, fresh, hey, this might be a good idea. No, all this shit is a ripple effect. He could be gone home. You still stuck with this shit. So all the judges he stuck around is saying, hell no, we ain't doing no student loan forgiveness out here.
Right, because y'all don't understand. The judges, for real, what?
Supreme Court judges.
Yeah, who these presidents put on the bench is really their lasting legacy. That legacy go on longer than anything.
Exactly. And so anybody don't know, his student loan debt was to go up to $20,000 for anybody had debt and erase their student loan debt. Now, me personally, again, I always give Biden solutions. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, what he should do is, this is something that I know Republicans can't stop because they got the votes in the Senate, the president and vice president, all that good stuff.
Right.
Is people send in their debt and the government just pay it.
Right.
Right? Don't pay it. You make a slush fund for people to pay their debts. You just pay it straight, just like when it's a crisis or something, you send $300 check or something, right? You send all everybody their monies. But just send it. Don't have it where it goes through courts and none of that stuff. Send the money. You know what I'm saying? Just send them the money.
But you know what's fixing to happen though. A lot of this is going to Congress, and a lot of this is going to get passed because they don't have to do it. They don't have to do it within the next 3 weeks or so.
No.
Before the new Congress.
Yeah, because you know they're going to be fighting that shit.
So you have to, once the Republicans take over the House, anything that they don't, anything they don't want to come out the House ain't coming out the House.
Exactly. So most of the problem with this is people already borrowed the money from somebody, right?
Right.
And paid for the school. Now, the people they borrowed it from, they still need the money.
Government.
They still need the money. That's the problem right here. And my thing is, the government should just pay them off.
Right.
Give them the money. Just pay them.
All of them.
You don't even have to give it to Americans. Pay them. Pay that shit off. They don't have no more debt. Shit over.
Because most of them is federal student loans anyway.
He got rid of those.
That you got from the federal government.
He did that. They couldn't stop that.
So what you do is you tell the people that you got it from. You tell them student loan people, well, look here. Go through your records and find everybody you gave a loan to and wipe it out.
You're going to pay that shit. Just pay them niggas.
Kiss your ass.
Pay them. Don't even give it to America. Pay them. Just get it out of here, nigga. It's over. Leave them alone.
Bye.
You know what I'm saying? And Republicans can't do too much about that. He can say, what's that? Executive order, and just pay all those companies. You know what I'm saying? Give them their money back.
But,
and then move on.
I mean, like I said, repeat it.
Supreme Court gonna stop.
It was okay to bail out Wall Street.
That's what I mean.
When what Wall Street did, they did to themselves.
That's what I mean.
It was okay to bail out the auto industry.
You can do the same thing with student loans.
It was okay to give all these PPP loans out that so
rich
many
motherfuckers
people
stole.
Defrauded the government. So it was okay for that. It's okay to do all these things to basically bail rich people out of their mess that they got themselves in. Because remember when they after they bailed out Wall Street, the firms on Wall Street were still giving the CEOs multi-million-dollar bonuses.
Those parachutes they were jumping out the window with.
Yeah, and that was before the golden parachutes. They was getting bonuses in the millions, and
that's why I say, why is always a resistance for when you helping poor people or people that need help? Why is there always a resistance from the Republican Party? People don't understand this. Like student loans, y'all would already had this shit by now. The Republicans would stop it. Keep trying to stop it. Y'all, that shit have been over.
We already figured
so
it out.
many things have been over. If Republicans just get the fuck out the way, let America advance, bruh. Get the fuck.
The people that think they are the dominant race or whatever it is in this country don't want poor people to come up because they think that the majority of poor people in this country are Black, Hispanic, and so on and so on. They think that the majority of poor people are minorities, which is not the case because you got just as many white poor out here. And they don't want poor people to come up because if a poor person comes up, that's a threat. That's a threat to them because they don't want, they already don't want us to take their women because they feel as though that's what white genocide and, They don't want race mixing. They don't want this, that, and the third. So you think they want poor people coming up and getting a financial hold in this country? Hell no. They don't want that.
Hell.
And they're gonna do everything they can to keep poor minority people down. But look, we can come up as not just black poor, but as a poor people or middle class people. We can come up in a way that they can't stop. Because if we do our thing and we network and we support each other and we help each other out, you know, you buy black or buy Hispanic or whatever you buy, you know, our dollar carries look, the black, especially the black dollar, because the black people spend more, especially in on clothing and entertainment and cars and shit like that. We spend more money than just about any damn body. You know?
No bullshit. Especially during Christmas.
Good Lord. Yeah. So come on. We gotta use our heads for real.
Yeah. I don't know. He gotta figure something else with this student loan, because Republicans will keep doing this, bro. They're gonna keep blocking it. And I'm still keep asking the questions. Why are you voting for this, fools?
Yeah, because it's not gonna, it's right now, if they don't do something to push you through in the next 3 weeks, you're not going to get it in the next 4 years unless Biden do it by executive order. That's the only way it's going to get done. Because the bill is never going to come out of the House. It's never going to come out of the Republican House. It's never even going to the floor. So for the next 2 years, you know, that means young people again going to have to get out in the 2024 election and make their voice heard and make their voice count as they did in 2022 election. You know, you make your voice heard, you make your vote heard, you make your vote count. Because the majority in Congress is not that much, and we can switch it back like that. But you got to get out there and you got to find out who these candidates are, and you got to, you know, vote for the candidate who best serves your interests and will make your life better, that you feel will serve your interests and make your life better.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all be doing you heard about the crypto shit?
Yeah, that shit.
And the motherfucker FTX founder and shit saying Bankman-Fried, right? You know, when this shit start tanking, he start committing fraud to keep his motherfucking money and shit, right? This nigga just got let out on bail. Guess how much money, bro?
That's some short shit.
$250 million bail.
Oh no, that's not short.
I never even heard no shit like that, bro.
That's short to Jeff Bezos or
hell yeah.
Elon Musk or something.
You gotta be somebody like that. Other than that, that's gonna be some serious shit.
If you're gonna tell a motherfucker that you're gonna get a $250 million bail, just say no bail.
No bullshit.
Just say no bond. Your ass ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere, bro.
Just no, it was basically no bond.
Shit's crazy. Well, he got charged with motherfucking fraud, crypto empire and shit. You know? It collapsed.
I mean, that shit crazy. Motherfucker one time, I got hemmed up.
He paid it.
Damn.
That crypto, damn.
I got hemmed up. I got hemmed up, had no bond. Went to motherfucker bond hand, and the motherfucker say, I'm gonna give you a bond. I'm gonna set your bond at shit, $250,000. Shit, you should have left that motherfucker no bond.
No bullshit. Cause you're not doing it.
Cause
ain't no houses to sell yet, nothing.
Nah,
what the fuck you doing?
Ain't no motherfucking body and say, I can call up and say, I got a $250,000 bond.
See how we back in the day, moms in them older houses, grandma and them own them houses. So they used to put up bail on youngers a lot back in the day. But now we don't own our houses anymore. You know what I'm saying? Moms would put the house up and shit. Yo.
But
Yeah, we had black people,
you know,
man.
we can't say that shit. But a motherfucker to put up 250 million and get out.
Jesus.
Great day in the morning.
He was supposed to be out. Like, nigga, you got way too much money, yeah?
You know,
fuck.
but, you know, when you
He had flight risk for damn show.
Yeah, but that's just letting whoever knows, the state's attorney, the judge, or whoever, you know, whatever it costs to make this go away. I got it.
Jesus, no bullshit.
I got what you need.
He stole all everybody's money out that crypto shit, bro.
Yeah, you know.
FTX.
Damn.
Took all that bread. Said,
That's
fuck you.
Fuck y'all. That's how they do.
Police ain't got their ass though.
You got the dudes like that. You got your Bernie Madoffs.
He made all. Need to be locked up. Hey, keep everybody tunes in. HOODVIEWPOLITICS. Detail dive as you seen. You know what I'm saying? Details in most things we do. Merry Christmas, everybody. I think we're gonna miss y'all on that one. You know what I'm saying, dog? But we'll be back after that, you know?
Right.
So y'all can understand what's going into the new year.
Oh,
we had the end of the year awards, you know what I'm saying, dog? So next week will be good too. Bro.
We're gonna have the Hood View Honors. That's
you know.
That's a good title for them too. The Hood View Honors. And we gonna honor everybody that we think of.
That's a damn show. So tune in to that thing Tuesday night. We always sleep in that night. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, we got it.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We're coming straight from the hood. The hood view, you know?